Last class, which topic we have done? Virtualization only. I think we have discussed global region, availability zone and all also. Today we have to see this cost management. Okay. So first of all, about the cost management, what exactly it is. When we go to the company, we are working for the company. Why they will hire us? Where they will hire us? As a cloud engineer, what will be your role? Which company will be your target? So the first company, the service provider, like all the cloud service provider, they can hire you. For what purpose they can hire you? They are giving service to the customer. Who will support to the customer? As a cloud support engineer, you will be resolving the problem, helping the customers to use the service. If any customer has taken this service, then they need the support. For support, every company charges some money. They don't give support in free. If it is in free, they will not give support. So there is a support license, or you can say subscription, given by all the product. Then only they will give one-to-one solution. Similarly, in Amazon also there are some packages like gold level, then they have diamond. Lot of categories are there. So based on the category, there is a duration. Like if you raise your concern will be resolved within 24 hours, within 12 hours, within 4 hours, within 1 hour, within 30 minutes. So that type of things are there. So lot of big companies are there who are using our service, means cloud service. In that case, what happen if their service goes down, their business will impact. When the business goes impact, they will not compromise. So they don't want business to be impacted. You are appointed as a cloud engineer on the client side. So client hired you as a cloud engineer. So your work is to coordinate with the cloud service provider and see what are the services company is using of the cloud is working properly or not. So on the client side, you will be for this. On the service provider side, you will be as a support, plus they have their infrastructure. Using that infrastructure, they are giving the cloud services. So in that, if there is any change, then also they need cloud engineers. So overall, both the side, your work is to make sure the services are running fine. They have a requirement like for this company there will be direct contact person. Like nowadays in the bank also they are giving relationship manager. So what is the use of that? If you need any problem, you don't need to call customer care. Their personal mobile number is with you. If you have any issue, you want check, ATM, any type of problem, you directly call him, he will help you. Any type of queries, you don't need to be in the queue to call the customer care. Similarly, the customer who has taken the high level of support, they are paying on that level. So there will be engineer assigned to him, directly mobile number. And the SLA timing is suppose 30 minutes. So within 30 minutes you have to resolve this problem, whatever problem is that. Else there will be penalty on the service provider. So that level of support engineer becomes after 5 years, 10 years like that. Because that level of premium customer, they cannot give a fresher cloud engineer to support them. Understood? So overall, I wanted to come to the point that one job is where the service provider is. Second, on the client side. When you got a job on the client side, what will be your job? They have hired a person who is having knowledge of cloud computing. So company owner, company's IT manager, they will not say you go and take 5 EC2 machines, go and create S2 S3 bucket. They will give you their problem, requirement, and you have to find out the solution from your knowledge that which solution will be a good fit there. So that will be your job. Accordingly, you will not say that sir we need we need to purchase EC2 machine. No, you cannot go and say this to your management or even to your manager. You have to work out, you have to do the research like in AWS, in your Google or Azure or any other cloud service provider, which one is the best, whose feature is going to meet our requirement along with the price and feasible support. So this workout you have to do. Okay. And how you will do the workout? In AWS we have one option, AWS Cost Explorer. Understood? So you came to know that I need suppose 10 GB of storage for our company. How much will be the price as per our requirement? I need to deploy 5 server in the cloud. How much will be the price? How should I take daily basis, hourly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis? So that will be our requirement, and based on that we will create a budget. We will explore the cost and create a budget. And then with that budget, we will compare with another cloud service provider and go to our management team. First, if we have any manager, then we'll go to our IT manager. Sir, this is the thing. Maybe he will go alone with that things, or he will take you also in front of the manager and you have to explain. Management will never spend a single rupees without seeing impact on the business, because when you are going to show manager that there is an investment of 1,000 rupees, they will not say approved. You have to show that what is the advantage when we invest 1,000 rupees, where we can save, how much we are going to save, which problem we are facing nowadays. So this you have to convince your manager. So this is the problem, and for this is the solution, and for this solution we have to invest this much. So this all explanation you have to give. Don't expect whatever you are learning when you go in the corporate sector, they will tell you to configure these things. No, you have to use your own brain. Is it clear? So to explore the costs, we have one website. Just you write AWS Cost Explorer or Cost Calculator. Okay. Then you will see one website, calculator.aws. Go to this website, create estimate, search by location, search by all service. Last time I think I have explained that the services in different availability zones or the regions are having different prices. Okay, so we select this region based on two things. One, the customer nearby location. Second thing, cost. Okay. So in which region our customer is, we will deploy our server in that region. Okay. So based on this you can select. So suppose I want to take in Mumbai, or just take it Hyderabad. What is the price? What you want? I want to have EC2 machine. EC2 machine means our server. Configure. As of now, you see how much is the upfront monthly. Everything is 00. Okay. Now, so Hyderabad, we are going to create a EC2 machine. Okay. Elastic Cloud Compute. Why elastic means whenever it is needed, you use. Whenever not in use, you can release it. Tenancy. Tenancy means how you want. You want a shared machine, you want a dedicated machine, or you want a host. So here we go with the shared instance. Shared instance means dedicated hardware will not be for me. In the same hardware, we will get the virtual machines, and that will be cheaper. Okay, just to show you an example, if we go to the dedicated machine, you see immediately the monthly cost is, okay, it is almost $1,500. So $1,500 means 1,20,000 or 1,30,000 approx, okay, per month, and we have taken the operating system Linux. Then only. If you change the operating system, Windows, again the price will change. So if we go instead of dedicated, we go with the shared machine. You see the price. How much is the difference? Understood? That's why I say not to go. If you are not able to see, come nearby. Lot of space is there. Okay. So if you are not able, sorry, if you see the difference monthly in shared instance and in the dedicated instance, because if you take the complete hardware, the price is different and it's a lot. So we prefer to go with the shared instance and based on our requirement. Then workload, what type of workload you have? Constant uses, daily spike traffic, weekly spike traffic, monthly spike traffic. Okay. So if I go for the monthly spike traffic, okay, you see the price, weekly, you see, daily, okay. From which day to which day you have the load. That also you can define. Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't have load. Accordingly, you can. Constant means the usage is always same. It's not that there will be some time hike in the use, so that you can define here. How many instance you need means how many server you need. I need suppose two servers. Okay, you see the cost simply multiplied by two. Okay. So let us take only one and then we'll see overall how much it comes. Now the instance means the machine here what you are going to do. Sorry, take. So as of now we have taken T3 nano, large, small, medium. What does it mean? Based on the hardware capacity we are talking about. Okay. So when we take the large machine means the RAM will be more, CPU power will be more, the storage will be more. Nano means definitely it will be less. So as you can see, two virtual CPU. Earlier I have told you about the core inside the CPU. Similarly, this core is here virtual CPU and memory 512 GB. Sorry, 512 MB. So half of the GB memory we are using. Then we are paying this much per month. So suppose if we want to change it as per our requirement generally. So just when you go to take any laptop accordingly, instance family, okay, you need I3, R5, T3. So these all names you might be not able to know what is the difference. So same EC2 instance type you search in the Amazon docs, then there will be a complete table. What does this I3 mean? C6.1 means like this. So just take an example C5. So what does it mean C5? So here you will see the details. C5 large, C5 this, and how much is the RAM? Like for this one up to 10 gigabit EBS only. This is the chart. If you select it, okay, you see the price 198 US dollar per month. Directly jump from 5 to 198 because of the hardware configuration. Whatever we take. Just take an example. I need 4 GB CPU and 8 GB of RAM, and the data transfer will be up to 10 Gbps. So I need this one. Now moving payment option. what payment option you want. So here in the payment option, there will be lot of option like EC2 instant saving plan, compute saving plan, on demand, on a spot. So these all things we will discuss what exactly these all things are. Just take at this one, compute saving plan. If you go for 3 years, no upfront payment, then $198 per month means approx 200. If you go for 1 year contract only, you see again the price is different. So these things happen when you take the subscription of anything. For the long period, the price will be less. For the shorter period, the price will be different. Okay. So these all things based on your company requirement, you can calculate everything and you can prepare. So just take an example. I am going for 3 years, and do you want to give as an advance any payment? No. Yes. Let us give. You see the price change. Only $1. Earlier it was 98 now. If you give some partial payment, 98. If you give full payment, then you have to give this much. So this is of 3 years. Okay. And when you go for the partial payment, they are saying this much you give 3,495 and then remaining amount monthly 97,000. So like this, we have this calculation. So in the cloud, this is one thing we need to pay more, but if there is a chance of any risk that whether the business will run or not, in that case, what you can do, you can go for the monthly plan, 2 month, 3 month, 6 month. Later, I can upgrade directly for 1 year, 3 years, like that. Okay. Now, so if you want to see the calculation, how it has calculated, so here you can see compute saving plan for this Asia Pacific Hyderabad 3 years, no upfront is this much. Hours in commitment 365 days, 24 hours, 3 years. So this much hour we are going to use. Total commitment this much US dollar per hour, it becomes this much. Okay. Upfront, no upfront. So these all details they have given. Now coming to EBS, how much hard disk storage you need. Okay. In storage also there is a different class. Like for example, we know hard disk HDD, SSD. So we say SSD is very fast. But if you see the price of HDD and SSD, which one is costlier? SSD. Similarly, why it is costlier? Because it works fast, input out, read and write speed is fast in our SSD hard disk. Simply here, we have general purpose SSD, throughput optimized hard disk, cold hard disk, magnetic hard disk, okay, provisioned input output per second SSD. So what exactly you need, accordingly you can select. Okay. Now this is the read write speed. What exactly read write speed you want of your hard disk? Then how much size of hard disk you want? I need suppose 1000 GB. You see the price. It changed. Understood. Now apart from this, do you want a snapshot? A snapshot means what? Backup. Whatever data is there, it will take as a snapshot. So if you want a snapshot hourly, daily, so it will take a snapshot and store it. So if your hard disk crashed or data lost or data deleted, from the snapshot you can recover. So generally here hard disk is not going to corrupt. What can happen? You have changed something and you want to recover it. So you can recover it from the snapshot. Okay. So how you want? 4 times a day, hourly, daily, weekly, monthly. Accordingly, you can take the snapshot. Let us take monthly. Okay. Amount changed per snapshot. How much? Like 100. You see, 100 GB. Then accordingly the calculation. Do you want the monitoring option? Yes, I want monitoring also. Data transfer, inbound, outbound, how much amount of data you want to transfer per month. Accordingly, there is a charge, some data is free. So which data is free? The data which is accessed by the customer, that is free. But suppose if you have server in two different regions, one is in this Hyderabad region, one is suppose in somewhere Europe region. You have some customer there. So definitely you will do the synchronization of data. So you will keep both the servers sync. To synchronize the data, these servers will transfer data between each other and that is chargeable. Understood? So that is inbound and outbound how much accordingly. Additional cost you want anything, any license, okay, like you have taken any software on this cloud, for that you want any license, you can calculate. Save and add services. So now for the 12 month, how much is the cost? If you want to add more services, accordingly you can select the services. Okay, so just we go with this view summary. So we got these all details that these are the things, these are the services. Okay, my stream. Now here we have export. Export as PDF. So these all things you can show how much is the monthly cost EC2 machine, and this is the description what you have selected. Understood? Configuration summary. This you can show, explain to your management. So is it clear? How to explore the cost, how to create the budget, how to create the summary. So this is the first thing which we had to see: budget, cost, users report, and explorer. Now coming to this different types. So last class I had shared you one book, and the book was related to your AWS here. So here when you come to this cost exploration, where it go line by. So here you can see we have the different EC2 instance machine types. Okay. So in your page number 34, you have the table. And if you want the same reference, it has given you click here and you can go to the Amazon website where you can see what is the thing we have. Like optimized memory, general purpose unit, compute optimized unit, storage optimized, and accordingly you can see the size. MG8 medium, how much memory, how much CPU it will give, how much network bandwidth it will give, these all things. Okay. So which one is used in which type of use case, that is also mentioned here in this table. Okay, and the instance sizes, different instance sizes, and accordingly you can refer and select as per your requirement. Next is about this EC2 instance, this one pricing model. So we have seen here reserved instance, saving plan, spot, dedicated host. So what we have, like you see, on-demand pay as you go. We say cloud computing, pay as you go, means on demand. Just now what we have done, compute plan. So that was what on demand. How much hour we are going to use. This all was just upfront. It was just an estimate, rough estimate that okay, monthly we will have this much if we are going to use constantly. If you use more, the bill can be more. If you use less, accordingly the bill will be. So we have on demand. So based on the compute capacity used per hour, you are going to pay. Second is reserved. So in this reserved, what is going to happen? You will have the discount up to cheap and long-term lock. Saving plan means flexible pricing model will be like up to 72% of discount you can have. Like if you know a specific period, okay, that there is a only hike in the traffic on a specific day, accordingly it will go additional price. Rest all day it is a normal. A spot instance. So in the spot instance, what happened? Like I have purchased 5 instances, but all 5 I am not using. So what I will do? I will put that on rent. Just an example, like you take a flat somewhere, but you are not staying there. So you will put that on rent. So similarly, you are going to take this uh, EC2 instance and you are going to put it on rent. So that is a spot instance. For that, there is a bidding system, and you will put a rate that if I find any instance at this price, I will say purchase it. So if price matches, then that instance will get added for you. So that is a spot instance. And the dedicated host means you see a physical EC2 server dedicated for your use. That's why the dedicated was chargeable more for us. Okay. So same here if you want to go for the pricing model, here you can take the reference and you can see the pricing model. So for which purpose you want to take per second billing. So these all informations are there. That's why I asked you to refer this book, because in this book at every point you have a reference point from the AWS. So you can directly click and refer from the website what is the updated information on that topic. So I hope this is clear na plan. Coming to the billing console, how we need to pay the bill, how we can check the bills. aws.amazon.com, whenever you have to log in, no need to search in Google, directly type aws.amazon.com. You will get the option sign into console. Page number 7 to 13. Note it. Not 13, 48. Page number 7 to page number 48. So what we have to do this with this, I am sharing the notes. I will share the notes for every topic. But parallelly, you have to create your own master note, or you can say for your knowledge, you have to go and refer this topic for more knowledge. Because here is I'm going to teach you theory like a paragraph on every topic, it will become a boring class. So theoretically, I will teach you to know what exactly it is and some important points which you should know. For more detail, you have to read by your own. For that, I am giving these references. So page number 7 to 48. Not in one day, like in the upcoming holidays. Okay. But before this Sunday, you have to complete it. Means You will go line by line. For example, you see, just now we have done internet is what, local network is what, virtualization is what. So they have given this, okay, in one line. You should also know what exactly this term means. Then what is this AWS? We have already done, but just go through the line to have some more ideas. History of AWS, what is reason, is it, what are the services we have, then what does it mean here. You see, when you take infrastructure service, you select reason, availability, zone, edge location. Foundation service, we have compute, networking, storage. Then platform service, what are the type of services we have. Okay. Then what is the CLI, web console of AWS, how to create AWS account. So this is bit old, but gives a lot of idea. Okay. This all screenshots we have. So some practical we will see here how to access. Okay. Then some of the practical, if there is some practical topic, you will just leave it. Some just go through the ideas of the theoretical concepts. What exactly it is. Before this, read this. Everywhere. Huh. So when you are going to log in, they will ask you the account ID. So it's not required to give account ID. If you remember, you can go with the account ID, username if you remember your password, okay. But generally we go sign in with root user account. So here also we have the root account. So there is two type of account in this AWS. One is root account, means root can do anything like Linux. Here also root can do take any type of services, anything. Another like normal user we had in Linux. Here we have IAM user. Okay, identity and access management user. So why we need this IAM user in a company? If you are two cloud engineer, so how you will work? Company will not take separate service for both. For company, they will purchase only one account. No? They will create only one account. In that one account, they cannot share the root password to all. If they share, anyone will make changes and you will not be able to track who has done the changes. So that's why IAM user is created with the limited rights. What you can do, what he can do, like this. So only that option will appear and that things they can do. So here we are going to log in with the root account. Multi-factor authentication like OTP and other things we are going to see in IAM. As of now, I am going to skip it. So it is asking to set up this multi-factor authentication for this account because root is a very sensitive account. Anything can be done with that. Now coming to the bill, go to your username. When you are going to log in, you will see lot of things. These things you will not see because these all things are set as a bookmark. That's why these all things are appearing here. So how to set a bookmark? Like you, when you write like this, search for any service, you see this is a star, star, star. When you mark, it becomes service. Understood? Now you see it disappeared. Okay. So like this, you can bookmark. This is for what? This is Cloud Shell, means command prompt. Okay, to manage and control this all console. Here, this is for your support. If you need any help, documentation. If you want to read any topic from the Amazon website, you can go on documentation. You see docs.aws.amazon.com. Here you search for any topic, whatever I'm teaching. You can get the authentic knowledge from here. Don't search everything on directly on the Google because the link which we get, lot of information are modified. Okay, so they will give their own ideas. They will change in their own ideas. So exactly what it is, we can get information on this docs.aws.com. Now, if you want any help, we have the support center. Okay, you can raise the tickets there. Now this is what? This is notification. Open issues, schedule changes, any other notification you can see there. This is what, sorry, support is there. This one is the setting, light, dark, browser, what type of languages and all. This one is the reason. We have learned that there is a lot of reasons for this AWS, but for free tier account, all reasons will not be activated. You see, 13 reasons are not enabled for this account. The remaining is enabled and accordingly I can use. So you can see in which reason you are right now when you are going to log in. And all the billings and everything will be done according to this. Now when you click on your username, you will find the account ID. Okay. So this is your account ID, which it was asking at the time of login. Next is account, organization, bill and cost management, security credential. So let us go to the bill and cost management. From where you can see the bills. So here you can see just as a summary that month to date cost, how much is forecast, this all. Cost monitor, nothing I have set up. Here is the bill. So it is showing there is an estimate from 1st of September to 30th of September. Billing status, it is pending. It will generate on 1st of October, and it is saying that there is a chance you will get a bill of 0.25 US dollar. Okay. Then how much? Charges by service, charges by account, invoice, saving, taxes, everything you can see. When you scroll it down, you can see that there is a charge $0.20 for EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. If you have used in multiple reasons, different reasons will appear. I have used only North Virginia. So what I have done, NAT gateway, 3 hours, so 0.14. Then I have used Linux machine, 0.439 hours, zero point 0.1 US dollar. Okay. Accordingly, the charge, running Windows, how much charge? Then hard disk I have used, how much is the charge? So these all charge you can see they are charged for which uses. Okay. One more thing. This cost explorer at least every 2 days, 3 days you should go and see. The reason is if you are using free tier account, suddenly you will get a bill of $200, $300. It may happen. You don't know which things are left unused. Because I suggest whenever you do the practice, after that delete everything. Okay. So when you explore it, then you will come to know, okay, these are the things open I have used, but whether I have deleted or not. So you will get the idea here. Plus every day or alternate day when you are going to see this, you will come to know your bill is increasing or not. Free tier account doesn't mean you will not get the bill. Everything is not included in free tier account. Like just now you have seen this NAT gateway. It is not free. Elastic IP not free. SNS not free. So for these all things, if you have used during the practice, the bill will be there. So you have to monitor it from here. Now coming to the payments. So when you come to the payment, it is not mandatory. The card which you have used at the time of account creation, you have to pay with the same card. You can pay with the Google Pay also. Now they have given the facility. So here no payment is due because I have already paid. Unapplied fund, nothing. Transactions, if I see I have paid, you see UPI 37 rupees, 13 rupees. Okay. So when there is a bill on that time, you can pay. Now from here only you can have the option cost explorer, saved report and all. One more thing is there. When we were on the home page, we got one option. Which option? This one. Uh, This one. Not this one. Monitoring free tier account users. Okay. Like you can set a budget. My bill should not go more than $1. Okay. Why? This is the cost monitoring. You see, budget status. So we can set it up. So when you are going to set it up, like my budget is monthly $50 only, I can pay from my company. So if it is going to reach up to 80%, 90%, immediately I will get the notification on email. Else what will happen? You don't know how much the bill will get generated. So you can set it. So we have the template, or you can customize also. So I'm using the template, zero spend budget, or you want set any monthly or anything like that. No, I want zero spend budget. Okay, give your email ID on which you want the notification. You can set up to 10 email IDs. Okay, for all the AWS service, yes. So you will be notified via email when the spend is above $0.01. Okay, and then you can create the budget. Clear? So this thing is very important. So when you have created your account, you create this budget also. But it will not stop. Creating budget doesn't mean that you will not get more bill. But at least you will get alert when uses are increasing. Okay. And the next is create contacting AWS support for billing and technical assistance. So when we talk about this, you have to go to this support center. So generally, during your course, you will contact only for the bill. But in general, for the technical assistance, if you have taken the support, you can connect from here. Okay. So you see what you have the problem, account and bill or anything. Here we have the case, create case, like we say raise ticket. So here we have create case. Here is what? If you have any problem account and billing related, here we have the top articles. You can read how to fix it by your own. Second is technical related problem. What related problem you have? Like you are not able to start and stop your instance. You can go. It will guide you how to do this. So people are not there to fix it. Just the articles are there. If you want to take support from AWS support person, you have to click on create case. Now, what problem you have? Technical or billing? So generally I will have the billing problem. Then, what type of service you have taken? So I have taken free tier. What type of category? General info, getting started? No. Is my free tier expired? I want to check. No. Why was I billed? General question. Nothing general question. Move further. Additional step. Here you will give the detail. What is the subject? What is the description of your issue? Then after this, next step, solve now or contact us. If you have any screenshot, you can attach also. So solve now and contact us page when you go. So in the left side solve now, it will give you the articles related to your problem. And right side contact us, you will have the option, two options, via email, via telephone. So if you select the telephone option, the number which you have used in creating this account, you will get a call from them on that number. And when you use email or web option, then you will get the response on your email. And you have to discuss with email. So is it clear? You can raise your case if you have any problem. Hmm? Because if I move further, it will create a case. So till here we have done the basic things, the introduction and all till the module 3. Next session we will have tomorrow. In the tomorrow session we are not going to start with IAM and all because I know it might be a little bit boring. So we'll start directly from the EC2 machine. But not all part of EC2 machine, only few things. Not theoretical, it will be a practical session. So you have to come with your laptops, account created. When you come, you log in. We'll create a machine, how to create a machine, how to access the machines. Then later, once we are familiar with that, we'll move to the IP addressing, then VPC, all the networking topics, then again come back to the EC2 machines. Okay. Then later we'll go to the IAM and other remaining topics.